Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bridgie. How you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. So I'm trying this new there's a new thing they've done on StreamYard which is record only. So because I don't want to do a live show today because we have a live on Monday and Sunday. So today I'm just recording. So this is a recording that I'm just going to record and release because of time. How is everyone doing? I hope you are good and your weekend is going well. Are you enjoying Gistmas? Please give me feedback. Oh, I want to know. I am busting my ass to make sure that I'm, doing it every day. It's not easy. I do enjoy it, like you guys know. I always enjoy doing the show. Um, but it's a lot of work. And today is 11th. I haven't missed one day. Ooh, ooh. See commitment. E no easy oh, I tell you. This commitment chai, e serious oh my people. See commitment. Not one day have I missed in 11 days. So please make una support una sister, una friend. If you have not yet subscribed, do so, subscribe, hit on the like button, and please give this video a thumbs up. Put your notification. Oh no, this bell where they here, so this small bell, now they call notification. If you put that on, whenever we are live, then you can be notified. Thank you so much. These live shows are really, really good. But you see the funny thing about YouTube, they don't recommend live streams on the YouTube playlists. So they don't get, and if you don't get recommended, it means that you don't get a lot of subscribers. That's what happens. So since I started doing this live shows, my subscriber count is not growing as it should or as it was before, but no matter. We thank God. The work we are doing is so much more than subscribers. So our regular viewers they view am, but we still thank God in all things. So if you not subscribe before and you are catching this, please subscribe. Join us. Join our family. This is Obodo TV. We mainly talk about issues that affect Africans who live in a diaspora. We talk about relationship, and DV is the main focus of our discussion these days. Yeah, you're welcome. So today, I quickly want to run through this issue of imported wife. I tell you, if I get 100 messages on WhatsApp, 99 of them are about imported wives. So me now, I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, the way it is going now, I just feel people people in Nigeria should stop marrying diasporans. I think that's what will solve it. Stop marrying diaspora men. Please stop. Stop marrying diaspora men because the wahala is too much. Because what I find, what is the thing that I'm not saying that all of them don't work. We've seen cases of where people say they meet on Facebook, they go to Nigeria or anywhere in Africa to marry, and the relationships works out. The issue of marriage is not working out. Diaspora marriage is too much. It's just too much. And the ladies are always the one that will be crying and, saying this has happened to me as a result of this. And one thing I find, or one thing that is common among all the diaspora marriages I've seen is that they know each other. They don't always know each other. So you find that somebody that you just meet under one month, you are getting married to the person based on whether you met online or somebody recommended them and said, "Oh, I know this person," which we all know how that goes. So there's no room for courtship. There's no room for relationship. And so a lot of things do go wrong because of this, my people. That's what I'm saying. Now, at this point, seeing what I've seen and with all these complaints and everything going on, me, I'm going to advise if you are watching from Africa, please don't marry diaspora people. Don't marry them. See, anywhere in the diaspora, there are enough black people there. There are enough. If it's black, you want to marry. If it's Oyibo, you want to marry. There are plenty. Repete. So people have so many options that they can choose who they want to spend the rest of their life with. and they have time because they live in the same country to date, form a relationship, and get to know one another. All this one that they don't come around now for Naija, so now know they know the person. And now where the wahala dey be this? Under 1 month, person wey you dey talk to go just dey propose say one marry, go dey sweet you. When you dey Africa, say okay, na abroad you dey now. You know am. Do you know this person? Do you know their character? You know what they do when they are angry? Do you know what they do when they are sad? Do you know what they do when they are frustrated? You now don't know them. So me, I know people will not agree with me, but this is my personal opinion. I just believe people should not marry diasporans anymore. Make everybody they marry for where it is. It will solve a lot of problem. And if you still disagree with me, by the time I finish sharing this one now, you will understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. You know, there's no smoke without fire. So this person reached out to me. Is a woman. I'm going to read it out to you. Reached out to me again. Now that's what man he married, and he said, "My friend gave me your link to listen to your program and to reach out to you. I am in an extremely abusive marriage to a Nigerian who is based in the UK. He has promised to take me over to join him after our court marriage in 2018. I have a daughter for him, but till date, I'm still in Nigeria. That's 2018 till now. I gave birth in Nigeria. Throughout the pregnancy, since September 2019 to May 2022, he never called for once to ask how I'm doing. He wasn't sending money and would always send through his mother when I complained to her. Each year, he will come to Nigeria only once, for 2 to 3 weeks, but in each week, he will disappear for 2 to 3 days. If I ask, he will shout at me. Last time we had Kerewa was in 2019 when I got pregnant. 2019 was the last time they Kerewa. And she said, last year he came. He didn't touch me until the day my ovulation started. So I didn't allow him. So the plan was to, get her pregnant with another baby in Nigeria. He came into the country last month but didn't come home. He didn't sleep at home for 1 day but stayed in a hotel. He told me the marriage is over because I refused to be dropping our baby with his mother, which he has asked me to. So the only child they have, to be dropping the child with the mother. I've been going through a lot emotionally, psychological trauma. It's by the grace of God I've not developed high blood pressure. The day he told me the marriage is over, he asked me to give him our daughter, who is just 1 year, 6 months old, to take to the UK with him, saying this country is a shit country. He said the country is a shit country. I refused. And he said it will cost him and his mom nothing to kidnap her from me. He said, "Shey I go to work early in the morning." That's all I would just know if I will see 3 touts will come at me and seize the baby from me. And all I will do is to be shouting and nobody will answer me. Right? That same day at 7 p.m., he came home with hefty men. This is Nigeria. Fortunately for me, I was upstairs in my neighbor's house and I had a leading in my spirit not to pick his calls. He kept calling me for over 30 minutes. If I had picked his call, he would have heard my voice. It was later I learned that while he was calling, he was at our door with 2 hefty men. I had to pack some of my things and my baby's things and I ran to my sister's place. Said my story is long, but I can't tell you via WhatsApp. This lady is in Nigeria. She went on to say, I responded to her and then she went on to say, I'm thinking of relocating to either USA or UK. I was told that since he is a citizen of UK, I have a court marriage certificate that if I can contact some NGOs in the UK that they can help with my daughter and I. to get her citizenship certificate, that she can also get some benefit from the government, and that they can also set us up with job and accommodation and compel him to be sending child welfare. Is this true? No, that's not true. I don't know who is feeding you this information. Completely bogus information. Is false. Okay? The child is a Nigerian. Okay? He doesn't have any citizenship. You don't have any rights because you're only married to somebody who may be a British citizen. He might not even be a British citizen for all we know. He might just be given visas. People live here on visas. They renew visas. Definite leave to remain or whatever. There are different categories that of visas that people used to live here. So because you are married to someone who lives here doesn't automatically mean that even if the person is British, it doesn't make you British automatically, unfortunately. The system here is different from America. Marrying a British citizen doesn't make you British. It doesn't even guarantee they will give you paper. You never know these British people. They mad though. I'm telling you. You can even apply. And I know people that have applied and they are married to a British citizen and they did not give them visa. Spouse visa. So that information is not correct. She went on to say, my family contacted him and his family and told him they've reported him to all the police stations. That scared him. And he called claiming that he didn't say these things. His voice was shaking. My sister's husband stepped in, spoke to him, and I asked him to forgive. So we spoke to him and asked him to forgive and forget and come back home. He thanked him and was saying, God bless you. But he never came home till he left last week. So he just left Nigeria. He only come twice to see the child. And on the last day he came, he mentioned the marriage is over. I asked him to get divorce papers so I can be free, so that when I get involved with another person, I won't be committing sin. To my surprise, he said he doesn't have time for that. Hmm. I told him I would get in touch with a lawyer. He said I don't need a lawyer. That two of us went to court by ourselves. That what we need is to go to the court together and say the marriage is not working. He also said that if I want a lawyer, it means I'm declaring war. And if it's war that I want, he was ready for war. Oh my God, my people. Hey, some of these things you can't help but laugh. I beg. So, to divorce, when you are married legally, you just go to court and tell them, okay, marriage is not working. I'm divorcing. You don't need lawyer. You don't need to file papers, nothing. You just carry yourself and go and say, we were married before. Adajo, now we are not happy. So marriage, please end it. If this were his words, truly, then that's to tell you the kind of mindset this person has, okay? To say that no need for lawyer, you just go to court and tell them you don't want to marry again. And saying that if you want a lawyer, that is, you are practically declaring war on him. In a fair lawyer, I said to him, I don't want war. I don't have the energy for it. When can we both go to the court to get our divorce? He said he doesn't have time to go, that I can go alone. I was like, why should I go alone? Is he not the one who brought up divorce? I then asked him if he could go the next day. He said, what time? I said 10 a.m. He said, okay. Then I noticed a smile on his face. When I saw the smile, I got wondering what he was up to. And true to my suspicion, he didn't show up. I sent him a message reminding him. He replied saying he was busy and couldn't make it at that time. I asked him what time we'll be able to make it. He didn't reply. At 2 p.m., he called asking if I was ready. I said yes. He said, I'll be at the house and in 10 minutes' time. He didn't show up. He sent a message saying something came up and he couldn't make it. And that was it till I learned that he left. Never finish, oh. I have some responses, but I will read her what she said first. The last time he was in the country, he was giving excuses that because of the child was in the middle of the bed. Next night, baby was not there. He still didn't touch me. Third day, he disappeared and didn't show up for 2 days. And when he came back, I saw in his pocket receipts of hotel in Ikeja and pharmacy receipts for Kerewa enhancing drugs. Enhancing. Kerewa enhancing drugs. He only came to touch me on the first day of my ovulation, and I turned him down. That got him and his mom very angry, and he didn't talk to me until he left. His mom again. Mom, 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 mom. Looks like three people are in the marriage. And that was last year, December. Wow. So she says she has concern about the baby. She doesn't know if he has plans that he wants to, take the baby, and that she's been having dreams and, having dreams that something happened, and that, for 2 consecutive nights she's been having dreams, and the neighbor too had the same dream, and that she is scared. Okay. That is the summary of her messages. And the first thing I said to her is that, I said, well, good morning and sorry for your situation. Unfortunately, you met and married the wrong one. Thank God you only have one child for him. What do you want to do? I always ask people what they want to do because it's their life at the end of the day. And that was when she now said that she wants to see if they can get NGO to help her to come here. That's foul, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know any NGO that helps people to get visa to come here. And then I said, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry about your situation. Unfortunately, it's not something we can help you with. We have no ties with immigration and cannot help people to relocate. This is me talking now. Perhaps you should try your luck and apply directly to the embassy. But whatever you do, please don't think about joining him, because if you think he's mean to you in Nigeria, he will deal with you when you come to the UK so badly. So it's up to you what you want to do in terms of the marriage. He said he doesn't want to marry you anymore. So it's up to you whether you want to cut ties with him, you want to go ahead and file for divorce, or you just want to move ahead uh, with your life. And I told her, okay, I'm going to record this and ask for advice and feedback from Obodo Farm. Mhm. And when she talked about the issue of not having Kerewa and how the man did not Kerewa for a long time, I said, well, the way I see it, I don't think there's a marriage here. There is no marriage here. You said the last time you did Kerewa was 2019. Okay? So I don't think there's any marriage here. She said, no, that they are married legally. That they are married legally. I said, you are married by paper. You're only married by paper. The marriage is by paper, but there's no, as far as you know, it's only you only consummated it once in 3 years. And you say whenever he comes home, he doesn't stay at home, he's always going to hotel to go and stay. And you saw receipt of hotel, and you saw receipt of Kerewa enhancing things. My people, this story reminds me of the story of what's the Cameroonian lady, what's her name? Let me try and remember her name. That said that the husband was going to Cameroon. This story reminds me slightly about that. Why would somebody you go back to Nigeria, you're a married man, you married a woman in Nigeria, you say you're going to bring her here, you didn't bring her here. You are now going to visit her, you know, and you are not sleeping with her. You are not going to the house, you are not staying in the house, you are staying in a hotel and carrying on with other things. Juliet. Reminds me of the story of Juliet. Okay, so this is my thoughts quickly. I think that perhaps he just married you because he wanted to make babies. All right. He wanted babies. Maybe he never had any intention to bring you here. And that's why I say don't marry diasporans, because you don't get to know them. If you dig deep with this story now, with this lady, you find out that there was no relationship. It's usually somebody introduced them, the person come, they look nice, they live in the diaspora, and you think you found husband. But you don't really get to know them. Sometimes you see them once, the second time you are seeing them, you are planning marriage. And when women, we are so when it comes to marriage, oh my God, the ceremony, the wedding, and everything, we love it so much that we can forget ourselves. We'll not even ask any question. We'll not even get to even say, wait, oh, let me even do some digging to find out if people even know anything about your character. That's one option. He never had any plans to bring you to the UK. He wanted you to make babies for him. Another thing that is coming to my mind is the fact that he might not He might be hiding his sexuality. Remember again, Juliet, the guy that got together with her when she was only 17. The guy was not into women. He wasn't heterosexual, but he was hiding it because what people will say our community, very, very, you can't come out openly. A lot of people don't feel comfortable coming out openly. So a lot of all these guys are actually not into women. They are not. They are gay. They are. It sounds like somebody that is gay to me because why would your wife that you left at home, you didn't sleep with her except the day you know that she's likely to get pregnant? That means the plan is not for the enjoyment of the marriage in terms of kerewa or bonding or building a lasting relationship. It's just to impregnate her. That it was calculating, or was it a calculated plan just to get you pregnant so that when you get pregnant, you can have another baby will become two. That's another thing. See, this issue of sexuality, eh? Nigerians, we are not ready for that conversation. And as long as we keep pretending as if some people, that everybody is straight in our community, in our country, we keep pretending and they bring all these outrageous laws to say that they will imprison you. When we know koro that it's not everybody that is straight. And that's all right. We're not judging anybody. Me, I always say that whatever anybody does in their bedroom is none of my business. As long as it's two consenting adults and they are not hurting anybody. Kò kàn ẹ́, kò kàn mí. But you see the hypocrisy in our culture and this stigma, you use religion, you use culture to cover it. So a lot of people keep saying that, men who are not into women, they don't even like women. They will do it so that their family would think that they are straight. They will do it so their family would think that okay, they have a family. Just to have children. A lot of men pretend. In women too. Women too pretend and they marry men. And they are not into men. I'm not promoting anything before you come here and attack me. I know some of you. Now 1 year, now they hear. If now they hear and for here, go they come up for here. I'm not promoting anything. I'm speaking real facts. This is the reality we have on ground in Nigeria now. That people will now go and marry, and then they will not find out that the man is not kerewaing them or the woman doesn't even agree to kerewa. Why? Because they are not, this is not what they like. And then the issue of mother-in-law. It seems like there are three people in this marriage. This one is not even a marriage. I don't think there's a marriage in it. It's not a marriage. There are three people in it. You say he was not sending money. You complain to the mother. And he now starts sending money through his mother to you. And the mother too was not happy when you did not agree to kerewa so that you can have a second child while you are still in Nigeria. Maybe you already have dreams of coming to the abroad since you married a British resident. Let me call him resident because I don't know his citizens, his status. You have dreams of coming here because you marry somebody that lives here, but unfortunately, those dreams have not been actualized. What are you going to do? Me, personally, I would just say, forget about coming to the UK. Just forget it. There's no point coming here. If anybody is telling you that your child is entitled to any benefit, your child wasn't born here, so they are not entitled to any benefit. Okay? And even if they are going to get any benefits, it is only through a British citizen parent, of which I don't know whether the father is a British citizen. They don't have, they have a Nigerian birth certificate, so they cannot collect any benefit. If it's child benefit, people are advising you that you'll be collecting benefit. Forget that. Me, I would say if you want to relocate, maybe you relocate to another country like the US, like you said. If you want to relocate to the UK, US or Canada, so you start afresh. Otherwise, go to another city and start all over again. This marriage was you can even make a case that it was not consummated. It was only once. And just to get you pregnant. So where is the marriage there? Now you are saying, I was telling her, I said, I don't think there's any marriage there. He's living his best life here. He's coming to Nigeria and staying in hotels, buying Kerewa enhancing products and all that. Please, you are separated as far as I'm concerned. If you want to go and get a boyfriend, go ahead and get a boyfriend. Say, no, they are married. Okay. She sounds like a very good Christian. So I think maybe you probably need to go and divorce officially since you want to move on. You want to move on in a way that you are moving on the way that you can maybe marry again or do things without it being a sin. That's good. It's very, very good. It's commended. But you might need to do this divorce, and I hear that divorce in Nigeria it is hard to do. It is hard to do because you need to. Somebody told me that they tried to divorce, and the divorce was dragging for years. They couldn't get divorced. To divorce in Nigeria, to marry is very easy, but to divorce, I hear, especially with this court marriage, I hear it's a tug of war. So, but in terms of coming to the UK and the advice that people are giving you back there that you might be able to come here, I don't think that's going to happen. Except maybe by some miracle, he decide that, okay, he wants the family back. He wants to put all of you together. And if he's got the papers, he's a citizen or whatever, and he's able to apply for you and file for you to come here, of which me, I will not advise you to join him here, because if you join him, you are just the day of your pain. You're going to make your pain. You are your pain that is waiting. You are stretching the day that you're going to keep suffering. The suffering will be stretched. So since he says he's not interested anymore, he's not consummating marriage. He's not touching you. He's doing things in hotel. You don't know he's doing with somebody who travel all the way from Nigeria and come. Who will travel all the way from the UK and come to Nigeria, and he will not stay with his wife. What does that tell you? He's not into you, my sister. He's not. See, it's not everything that somebody, sometimes it's not about what people say, it's their action. It's their action. What is his action saying? You were even waiting for him to come and tell you that he doesn't want the marriage anymore. You should have already known that, for the fact that, that he was not doing kerewa with you, was not sleeping at home, he was always sleeping in hotels and, doing things that you don't know. That there's no marriage there. He's not sending money. You are not together. So anyway, that's what really comes to my mind. And then I'm going to leave the comment section so that people can advise this sister to see what she can do. She's in Nigeria, and she says that she's worried about the one of your daughter, of your child. Since he's already said he's going to do something about it, like to take your child, I think you should go and find somewhere. Maybe if you don't have a job that you can, if you have a job, obviously that you're going to, you cannot relocate. You cannot leave the city where you live. If it's possible, leave the city. But if it's not, then you have to be very, very careful. Make sure that your whereabouts. If the child is going to school already, give information there that nobody should pick the child except so, 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 and so. And make sure that, you don't allow her to go out with other people, and make sure that you are careful, so that it's going to be a bit difficult for him to he might take the child and give to the mother, but to bring the child here, it's going to be slightly difficult because he needs to process the paper. And if they're processing the papers, the embassy will talk to you about it. So he might say, okay, take the child and give to his mother, because this is the only reason why he married. He wanted children, and he wanted to get you pregnant again. Lucky for you, you didn't get pregnant a second time. If you had gotten pregnant a second time, it will still continue. So it's definitely, this marriage is not it at all. This is not a marriage. So please, forget about UK. Just take UK away from your mind, okay? The first thing you need to do, safeguard yourself, safeguard your children, whatever you need to do. If you need to change your number, if you need to, move where you are, area that you are living. If you cannot move this from the city, move the area. Make sure you give instruction. Don't allow anybody to just take your child to go out. Monitor and be on the watch out, because somebody said they are going to do something, you believe them. It's unfortunate. Like I said, all these diaspora marriages, it get as it be, it get as it be, because you never really know. It's not a long distance, not just because it's a long distance marriage. The fact that they are rushed, the marriages are rushed. You rush into it. You rush into it without knowing the person. When you are into it now, you now find out the character of the person, and then you now see that there are so many of them on my phone reaching out. Some are already here. Some are still in Nigeria. So many. How many you want talk? Messi is another case that they deported. So my people, if you are watching this from Africa, you're watching this anywhere in Africa, be careful about. This is December now. I know people cannot travel. Some people will still travel. Be careful who you are getting together with. If they are proposing marriage to you on the first day that they meet you, don't be flattered. Mhm. It is not something to be happy about. Somebody meets you one day and say, I don't want to date, I just want to marry you. Be careful. Be careful. All that glitters is not gold. And some Nigerian ladies too. Not this particular, not this my sister. I'm just talking generally now that some Nigerian ladies, their ojukokoro is too much. Once they see diaspora man, it will seem as if they've not seen a man before. You have a boyfriend you are dating in Nigeria that you love, but because they don't have money, you'll be looking for diaspora man that you don't know. It's better to marry somebody that you know, that, than a stranger that you don't know that has more prospect, because that prospect, it can change very quickly. And this is exactly what's happened in this case now. But I wish you well going forward. Hopefully, with the advice you'll be given in the comment section here, you'll be able to make informed decisions about what you want to do. So, guys, I'm just going to leave you here today. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section. Please, no abusive comment. I delete and block people who leave abusive comment. She's asking for help. If you have nothing good to say, if you have no useful information, advice, don't say anything. Just watch and go. If you leave it, I will block it and I will block you. Please don't abuse anybody. I beg you. Everybody gets your own for hand. So you carry your own for hand. No can abuse another person. It's not allowed on this platform. Thank you very much, my good fam. I shall see you tomorrow night on a live show. And we are going to be talking to a young man about, how what the mom went through in her own marriage with DV, how she survived, and the impact that has had on his own life till death. Make it a date with me. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching. I love you. Bye bye.